What's up guys, SkittleRampage here. So today we're going to be going over about 100 new Funko Pops that are coming in 2024. So let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. So today we probably have one of our biggest videos in a while for Funko News. We have about 100 new Funko Pop leaks and rumors, and there's some crazy stuff here. I know I say that a lot, but this time around, definitely some really awesome stuff. Now with that being said, we do have our question of the day, and I like to ask this every once in a while, which is, how are you guys doing? How are your families? How are your jobs? How is your Funko Pop collecting going? I would love to hear from you, so let me know in the comments below. If you're wondering how I'm doing, at the time of me recording this video, I'm actually getting married in about 5 days. So there's been a lot of stress on both sides of the family, a lot of stress with me and Bailey with the last minute wedding stuff, but for the most part, we are still excited to get married, of course. I think a lot of stress just usually comes with wedding planning. Anyways, though, that aside, we have so much to cover, so let's jump into it. And these are actually going to be shared over from Pop Holmes on Instagram, Funko Info, and Scarlet Joker, so thank you so much to them. Now, as always, I like to put a quick disclaimer in front of these leaks and rumors videos that all of these are not official until Funko does officially announce them, meaning Funko can cancel, delay, or change anything last minute. So I like to just put that in front of the video. I don't want you to get too crazy excited because anything can be changed here. But at the same time, there's a good likelihood that we could see a lot of these. I genuinely have no idea where to start, so I'm just gonna pick something here and let's go Star Wars. We actually do have a lot of Star Wars. Alrighty, so on the first set of Star Wars here, we do have Star Wars Dark Side on the left, including a new Count Dooku, Darth Maul, Darth Vader, first appearance as a deluxe, as well as Darth Vader on Throne as a deluxe, Darth Vader and the TIE Fighter as a pop ride, a lot of Darth Vader there, and then we also do have Kylo Ren in a deluxe and 10-inch Palpatine. I don't know how many people want a 10-inch Palpatine. Do you want a 10-inch Palpatine? Let me know in the comments below. I saw that and I was like, I wonder if that's going to be a hit or not. Let me know in the comments if you'd buy that. And moving on, we do have Star Wars Boba Fett Legacy here, which is Boba Fett, Jango Fett, Boba Fett with rockets, and Boba Fett young. And I actually saw some people talking in my Discord about Jango Fett, and one of the original ones is a little bit more expensive, so this will be your chance to get one a little bit cheaper. Moving along, we also do have a brand new comic cover coming for Star Wars, and that is the 1997 comic. Now, since we are on the topic of Star Wars, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the holiday section of this video, because there is some Star Wars mixed in. So, for that, we do have the Mandalorian here, and several new Grogus coming, which is Grogu and Prom, I think that's how you pronounce that, as well as Grogu as Santa and Grogu as a snowman. So basically, again, just a holiday kind of Christmas style set here. And these are expected way later in the year, of course, so we're not going to see these anytime soon. Moving on from Star Wars, though, we do have some Harry Potter gingerbread pops. So we have Gingerbread Harry, Hermione, Ron, and Dumbledore with a town. And I was just like, town? What is that going to be? Are they going to maybe make like the Hogwarts castle as a gingerbread castle or something like that? Like, I'm very curious to see how this set turns out. If I remember correctly, the Marvel Gingerbread set was kind of a hit or miss among a lot of fans, so let me know in the comments below for any Harry Potter fans. What do you guys think of this? Would you prefer this or some characters we haven't gotten yet? I personally always thought the gingerbread ones were a little silly, but at the same time, I guess I can kind of see what Funko's going for with just trying to be festive and make different things. But I do feel like they missed the mark on a lot of them because they should be like scented, you know, not Diamond Collection or anything like that, which I guess they're going for that like sugary look. But I think scented Funko Pops for the gingerbread set is like perfect. Anyways, though, more holiday pops for DC. We do have a couple different things. Supergirl, Batgirl, Harley Quinn, Catwoman, and Poison Ivy. No word exactly as to what these are going to look like, but they should be kind of like holiday Christmas themed. Okay, so since this is the only other DC in this video, I'm going to go ahead and throw it into this Christmas section, but just know these are not Christmas themed pops. And that is some of the older Batman movies of Batman Forever, Batman Returns, and Batman and Robin here. So first up, we have Catwoman Damage. So this is going to be her damage look, which will basically be something like this. And also from Batman Returns, we do have Penguin with the umbrella, Riddler Metallic from Batman Forever, and Poison Ivy from Batman and Robin. Now that actually has me wondering a question. Who is everybody's favorite Batman? It's such a tough question because like I have a Christian Bale signed Batman right over there. He is like in my top spot. I love Christian Bale. But then Robert Pattinson did like a really great job as well. And even Ben Affleck did a really good job, even though he's not like my favorite. So it's kind of a tough call, but I might have to give it to Christian Bale for me. Next up, we do have Peanuts and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So for Peanuts, we do have Charlie Brown, of course, Snoopy in Woodstock, and Snoopy on Doghouse as a deluxe. And then for Rudolph, we have Rudolph Flying, which I thought was kind of cool. Clarice, finally, which a lot of people were very excited for that. And then we have Mrs. Claus and King Moonracer. It does not stop there. We have way more Christmas pops coming, including Frosty the Snowman. So we have Karen, Frosty, and Professor Hinkle and Hocus Pocus. Personally, I'm actually kind of excited for the Frosty the Snowman pop because that was easily one of my favorite Christmas movies growing up. You know, Frosty the Snowman. I won't let you guys hear my horrible voice. But anyways, yes, I love Frosty the Snowman. I can't wait to see how this turned out. I would love to see a flocked variation as well. Now, also on this list, we can be seeing more Grinch pops, including a Grinch Deluxe and a Grinch 2-pack that is unknown exactly as to what it's going to be. Moving along for Lilo and Stitch, we have several new Stitches here, including Stitch with Candy Cane, Santa Hat, Lights, and Hanukkah Stitch here. So, a little bit disappointing here because obviously, yes, I know Stitch sells because he's cute, he's adorable, and people love him. But at the same time, there are so many other characters from Lilo and Stitch, like her older sister or Jumba, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and Pleakley. Like, where are those as a 2-pack? What's going on with the Lilo and Stitch line? It's just Stitch, 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 Stitch. I have a feeling Lilo and Stitch fans want to see other characters at this point. And of course, people have their complaints either way that they're making too many Stitches, but at the same time, I think they would have less complaints if you made other characters among these Stitch lines. So our last set of holiday pops do include Marvel, and we do have Spider-Man with gift. That's supposed to be open, making it kind of different from the other one we got. We also have Captain America, Groot, and Red Hulk. Red Hulk kind of stood out to me. I was like, I don't see that man being festive, but I'm kind of curious to see what it's going to look like. Again, guys, that was pretty much everything for the holidays. Let me know if you guys are looking forward to any of those Christmas-style pops. Now, moving on the topic of Marvel, we do have a new Marvel Classics line coming soon. Now, if you're wondering exactly what this is, it looks like they're just kind of doing the same characters but changing things up, because recently we got this Disney Classic line for Bambi, and we got a couple characters we already have pops of, but they basically remade them, so I guess that's what this is. Anyways, though, in this lineup, we do have Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Black Panther, and some Marvel mystery minis there, which will include 12 different characters. I am a little curious how they're going to differentiate these from the original ones in terms of design and detail, because I am kind of interested in the Spider-Man one for my collection. Now, also for Marvel, for their 85th anniversary this year, we should be seeing a Captain America black and white comic cover. Now, no word exactly as to what issue it is, but stay tuned for that for anybody interested. I feel like we've gotten a lot of Captain America covers though already. Now moving on to pop horror, some interesting things here. So first up, from the newest movie, The Exorcist Believer, we do have possessed Angela and Catherine there. And then we also do have a pretty interesting one here, which is Pennywise projector attack in a Moment Deluxe from the It movie. That could actually be really cool and really creepy in a Pop Moment Deluxe. So Pop Moment Deluxe, that word can mean two things here. It can either mean like a deluxe piece or a deluxe piece at this point, you know, the giant diorama ones they're making. If they make that, that could be very interesting. I think that would have horror fans a little intrigued, so I'm curious to see how this ends up. Also for horror, we have another wave of Wednesday pops. So for Wednesday, we do have the iconic dance here of Raven Dance Wednesday, Enid, Bianca, and Mrs. Thornhill, as well as Wednesday with Umbrella as an exclusive. Next up, we do have a new set of John Wick Funko Pops coming. This does include John with swords, as well as Winston. I think Winston's like the perfect character to make if they were making any other characters. For video game fans, we do have new Diablo 4 Pops, including Rogue, as well as the Butcher there. Now, it didn't mention the Butcher being a 6-inch pop, but I gotta assume it is. Technically, this one is from a video game, so I'm gonna include it here as well, but it's from the show version, and that is Arcane here. So check this out. We do have Jinx, V, Silco, and Heimerdinger with Porco. I think that's how you pronounce that. Nothing I've ever played or watched. But if you are a fan of this series, let me know in the comments below if you're excited. And I believe Jinx actually has an older pop that was a little bit more expensive, and I guess this is a great opportunity for anybody who needs that character. For Godzilla fans, this is your year for collecting. There is so much Godzilla coming, on top of the new Godzilla vs. Kong movie, of course. So, outside of that movie, we do have Godzilla 1954, 1984 with a chase variation, 1999, 2016, 1954, as well as a Godzilla vs. Mothra movie poster, one of those giant pieces, and then Godzilla mystery minis. So this is just the year of Godzilla for Funko. They are going in. For any fans of the newest Scott Pilgrim anime show on Netflix, we actually have 2 pops coming, and that does include Scott and Ramona here. So obviously main characters here, this makes sense, but is there another character from that show that you would love to see Funko make? Let me know in the comments below. I think it's really smart for Funko to capitalize off the hype of this show because everybody is loving it. I just hope these pops don't come too late. This is a pretty fun one and will probably make fans excited. We do have new Beavis and Butthead Funko Pops coming, and the reason I say it's going to get you excited is because the original ones are like $300 or $400 each. Very, very expensive set. However, you do have a new opportunity this year, including Beavis and Butthead in their work uniforms and the Great Cornholio, which is just such a funny pop for them to make. For Willy Wonka, Funko's actually adding back to one of the older sets, the Gene Wilder one, and we're going to be getting a new Funko Pop of him, and it's going to be scented. As to what it's going to be scented like, I'm assuming candy, but what kind of candy is the question. I do think it's long overdue to get an updated mold of him, so hopefully this turns out pretty nice. For fans of The Boys TV show, we do have 3 new pops, including Frenchie, Firecracker, and Sister Sage. Personally, out of these, I'm just most excited for Frenchie. He's an awesome character. Alrighty guys, so that's everything that we have for today and everything so far that is coming for 2024. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything that you're looking forward to and what you're gonna end up picking up. Now, as far as an ETA for everything we just discussed, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of these are coming way later into 2024, so no time soon. Then again, things can always get moved up or changed. I will give you guys more confirmation and updated release dates once those are known, of course. But this is a leaks or rumors video, so things are always going to change. But just trust, once I get updates, I'll let you guys know as things do come out. With all that being said though, again, thank you so much for watching this video. Hit that like button down below if you did enjoy it, and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to end off this video by saying a big shout out to all the wonderful Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And lastly, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.